Hello, my friends. I am a traditional Japanese RAKUGO comic storyteller, and my name is Katsura Sunshine. RAKUGO is a 400-year tradition of storytelling in Japan. The stories have been passed down from master to apprentice, master to apprentice, master to apprentice, through the ages up until the present day. The stories are conversations between characters, and every story ends in a punchline. They talk about anything and everything in RAKUGO stories, and our story today is about a very special company named Asteria. I hope you enjoy it. Hello, Jinbei-san! I was wondering who it was. It's you, Bobby-kun. Come on in, come on in, come on in. What can I do for you today? Jinbei-san, I was wondering about Asteria, the great company you were telling me about a few months ago. Well, what a coincidence. They just reported their second quarter results. Wow. As usual, I have excellent timing. Yes. Excellent timing to listen to an excellent report about excellent results. Really? Yes. Fantastic. Let's dive in. I'm assuming the company had good growth. You assume correctly. Revenue is up 25% compared to the second quarter of the previous year. Wow. That is not good. That is great! Exactly. How did they do it? Well, revenue comes from two of the group's three businesses, software and design. The design business is operated by their UK subsidiary, This Place. Listen to these numbers. Revenue is up 25% with a full year forecast of 46%, and gross profit is up 23.5%. Wow. Jinbei-san, did the design company This Place do this on purpose? Of course they did it on purpose. Why do you ask? Yes, I thought it was by design. Very high-level joke. This gross profit has for 2 years in a row exceeded the previous record set in fiscal year 2017. I hope This Place continues at this pace. I am sure they will. But it is when you combine the three businesses, software, design, and corporate investment, that you get a picture of operating profit and net profit. And what is the picture? It is a beautiful picture. Operating profit up 444%. Net profit 499%. Wow. That is a beautiful picture. Can you illustrate for me how that all breaks down? Sure. We can frame it like this. Software revenue is up 14.7%. This is due to an ever-increasing demand for digital transformation across all industries. Wow. Thank goodness for digital transformation. Design revenue is up 96.6%. Wow. Jinbei-san almost doubled. Exactly. This is mostly due to business in the United States. But here is the big one. Corporate investment. The AI development company Gorilla Technology was listed on the Nasdaq Stock Exchange, resulting in Asteria's investment business valuation increasing almost sevenfold. Wow. Jinbei-san, I've heard of bear markets and bull markets, but you can only call this a gorilla market. Ha! This is serious business. No monkeying around. Very high-level jokes. Let's take a closer look at these businesses. The software business had particularly good performance from three main products, Asteria Warp, Platio, and Gravio. Number one for revenue was Asteria Warp, a software that connects cloud services and in-house systems. The licensed version was up 25%. The subscription version about 40%. Wow. Growing at warp speed. Yes. Great growth overall. And the churn rate of software products is low. So good news all around. Fantastic. But what about selling? General and administrative expenses? Very good question. Asteria is following the midterm management plan STAR, which stands for sustainable, top line, acquisition, and refine. Following this plan, human resources and marketing costs have increased, particularly from using profits from corporate investment to increase the marketing of software, which has led to strong growth. This is fine, Jinbe-san, but what about the bridge between revenue and operating profit? Good question. 1.7 billion yen in revenue, 300 million yen was the cost of the products, 1.2 billion for SG&A, finally 4.5 billion in investment gains, etc., for a total 4.6 billion in operating profit. Impressive. But what about the bridge from operating profit to net profit? Another good question. With a boost of about 5 million Japanese yen due to the weak yen, the pre-tax profit was 5.1 billion. Deducting corporate income taxes and attribute adjustment, net profit was 3.3 billion yen. But what about the financial statements? Another good question. Cash and cash equivalents are 1.7 billion Japanese yen, with a ratio of equity at 72.5%, assets almost 19 billion, liabilities about 5 billion, and equity almost 14 billion. Wow. Jinbe-san, Asteria is in very good financial health. Exactly. As for a 3-year outlook of their midterm management plan, STAR, revenue is projected to increase by 24.7% in fiscal 2022 and 21.6% in fiscal 2023. Wow, what can I say? Jinbe-san, Asteria is shooting for the stars. But that is not all. It isn't? No. Asteria has been making great strides in the area of ESG. ESG. Jinbe-san, they're even making food taste better? That's MSG. ESG is environmental, social, and governance. In June 2022, Asteria held an annual general meeting of shareholders in a virtual-only format that was completely carbon neutral. How did they do that? They purchased carbon credits to offset carbon that comes from the meeting. The carbon offset program draws on the government-managed J credit scheme, which certifies the amount of greenhouse gas emissions reduced or removed through energy-saving devices and managing forests as credit. Wow, impressive. Now I know why Asteria's company color is green. Exactly. They also made financial contributions to the village of Mizukami, Kumamoto Prefecture, in a special program aimed at aiding rural economies. Mizukami Village is the 3rd municipality to receive such donations, following Senboku City in Akita Prefecture and Oguni Town in Kumamoto Prefecture. Jinbe-san, this is all very impressive. In fact, in 2022, the company received an award from the Cabinet Office in recognition of its efforts to contribute to the local community. Fantastic, yes. Asteria also focuses on recruiting executives. To accelerate its growth, it created 3 new executive positions in priority areas: Chief Transformation Officer, Chief Well-Being Officer, and Chief Strategy Officer. So they are really and truly covering all the bases. Jinbe-san, never mind covering all the bases. Asteria is hitting it out of the park. Very high-level joke. Yes, Jinbe-san. And very high-level performance.